What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is me going from curly to straight. So first, let's get into what I wash my hair with. I use the Aussie, and this one is the Miracle Volume. So I use both the same conditioner and shampoo. I'm going to put on this TRESsemmé's Thermal Creations, my heat protectant, as well as a TRESemmé 2-in-1 hold spray. This is supposed to help with humidity and make it not get all puffy while it's straight. So this is my first time using this one, so we'll see if this works. But as far as this goes, I like this stuff. So unlock it. So the next step in this process, you want to make sure you brush out your hair. Not only to get the product all throughout your hair through every strand, but we cannot straighten our hair if it's curly. At least I can't, because I can't get the comb or the brush through it. You know, you just can't do it that way. So, oh wow, make sure you brush all the curls out your hair. Make sure it's nice and tangle free. I also like to make sure my part is nice and crisp, or as crisp as I can get it, because these parts will be the parts I use when I go to straighten my hair. Yeah. So recently what I've done in the past is, like, when I blow dry my hair, I'll just blow dry. I'll just put it in like 2 sections and just blow dry. But what I've been trying to do is split it into 4 sections so that I can get every piece of hair. Cause I noticed that when I split into 2 sections and when I go to straighten my hair, that it's still wet and we don't want to burn our hair off. So that's what I'm gonna do. Split it into 4 sections. If you're going to straighten your hair, let it air dry until it's like 80-90% dry, because you don't want to put too much heat on your hair, especially if you're not trying to damage your hair or your curl pattern. Like, you don't want to put too much heat on it. So the blow dry that I'm going to be using is probably my favorite blow dry. This is the only blow dry that I ever use. It's my Conair 1875 styler, and it comes with comb attachments. Like, this is one of them. I always use this one because it gets my hair the straightest. Helps me work through it. And I also put it on, it has a high and low setting. I'll probably put on the low setting because I don't want to, again, use too much heat on my hair. and I'll just repeat that process on the other 3 sections. So now that it's time to straighten my hair, the straightener that I use is the Hot Shot Tools, and I put it on 450 degrees. Now, to some people this may seem high, but we need the high setting because, again, my hair is thick, it's very coarse, so I'm going to put it in the highest setting. And I do the chase method, of course, because the ends of your hair don't get straight when you just glide it through, and every strand of your hair doesn't get straight when you just glide it through. So for the chase method, I used to use a comb, but now I use a brush. Now I use a board bristle brush for this because a paddle brush just won't do because the bristles are too separated, but these ones are very close and fine together, so they'll get onto every piece of hair. So what I'm going to do is go straight. Try to do this the best as I can. Let's do take. So I'm going to complete that process all throughout my hair. So I'll probably do this section on camera and then the rest until I get to the front, because I may do the front a bit differently. So as you can see, I got majority of my hair done. I just have this front section to do. So what I'm going to do differently is, instead of just straightening my hair as normal, I'm going to straighten my edges first because they're harder to do by themselves. And then on this edge piece right here, like I'll straighten this by myself, like a small piece. I won't do the chase method. Can you see? Yeah, the chase method, because it's not needed for that little tiny piece. So first I'm just going to separate it. And then just straighten it. I also won't do the chase method on my edges either because it's not needed, honestly. Because if I don't do it this way, they'll just be in the way and all big and puffy while I'm trying to straighten the rest of my hair. So this works for me, and this is the easiest way for me. So what I'm gonna do again is like hit my edges again, just so I can make sure they're like completely laid down because they when they wave up. So that'll be my final touch. But for the most part, I'm loving it. I just wanted it straight so I don't have to worry about putting product in it. But here is the final result. And as you saw, like before, I was like, get my ends over the bottom. I was cutting my ends. If you guys want to see a video of how I cut my ends, I can do a video on that as well. But thank you guys for tuning into this week's video. Bye.